Hello everyone, I'm AlissaTheSimmer and welcome to my channel. So today I am furnishing the last build that I uploaded, which was the twin townhouse duplex. If you have not seen that video of me building this place, you should so head over and watch it when you are done with this video. I will link it in the description box or in the corner information box. But this video is also a collab with Shortbee, aka Bree, here on YouTube. She and I decided that we wanted to do this collab where we each decorated each side of this house. This house is actually kind of like an apartment, so there are two different apartments to live in for each family. So she is decorating the right side and I am decorating the right side and she is decorating the left side. So when you are done with this video, you should check out the video of me building this place if you have not seen it, and the video of Shortbee furnishing her side of the place. And also there is going to be a little create a sim in each of our videos of the perfect family that we think it would fit in this house. So I took a long while making this video, mainly because every time I would try and record me furnishing this place, the clip would mess up somehow, and every time I went to play back the video was really bad quality and just wasn't worth posting. So I ended up redoing this furnishing about 4 times, which was very straining on the whole project itself and kind of left me a little sad with the choices of furniture that I picked and the way I went about doing things. I love the way it turned out and I'm totally content with it now, but as I was going through that process, it was very hard on me because I kept doing the exact same things over and over again, trying to match the original, which I sent over to Shortbee. So whatever you see in Shortbee's channel is the original. So it was very hard for me to do this so many times, and it definitely took a lot of time doing this furnishing as many times as I did, but I love the way it turned out and I am glad that I stuck with it and ended up finishing the place and showing it to you guys. But it was very hard, and it was supposed to go up much earlier than it did. Now you are seeing it today, thankfully, but it was supposed to go up sometime last week, and we had to postpone it just because of all the difficulties I was having. But I'm done with that. I'm so glad that it's over and the video is finally done and you all are watching it. So this place is actually quite big for it to be a townhouse, which a townhouse is like an apartment with an upstairs. But place is really big. Like it fits a full family of well, it has 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, so it fits a full family. And if you have a lot of kids, you can definitely share bedrooms. So one of the bedrooms upstairs is actually a shared bedroom. So like I was saying, but this place is giant. You have your own little living room area, you have your own little dining room area, and you have a really big, fully stocked kitchen. So I think this place is really awesome and definitely a great deal for a townhouse, and just the space that it provides is really cool. I was not really meaning to make it this big, but I am glad I did, just because you can fit such a big family in here. So I'm moving upstairs. We are in the little parents' bedroom with a off-suite bathroom, and that bathroom isn't super big, but it is big enough just to have a bathroom off of your room, which is nice. I kind of went with a tan and reddish theme in this bedroom, and I got to use that rug, which I really love, but I don't use as often just because it's hard to find things that match directly with it, and I think this bedroom actually matches pretty well with that rug, so I enjoyed using that. and just a little bathroom, simple bathroom. None of my bathrooms are really elaborate or any different. Like, a lot of them are just the same kind of bathrooms, white with white wallpaper and white tile, and I usually have really white bathrooms. As for this bedroom, it is actually a bedroom for twins, and later on you will see me do a create a sim of those twins and this family. But this bedroom is made for twins. Now, these twins don't exactly get along. It's not that they don't get along, it's just they don't have the exact same style, or they don't have a common ground. And so their parents, when they moved into this place, said that their bedroom was going to be completely white and that they didn't get to argue over what style they were going to do in this bedroom. So they said, we're going to make your bedroom completely white so you guys don't argue over who gets the brown comforter or who gets the blue rug or whatever. So the parents decided to make it a completely white bedroom, and the kids didn't necessarily mind. I mean, the white is very sleek, and it's just not directly their own styles, which I thought was funny that their parents said no styles, no arguing, just a white bedroom. I did a nice little shared bathroom up in the corner just for anyone, and there's also a bathroom downstairs. As for this room, is for a little toddler boy. I am so excited about this little kid. He is super adorable once I got done making him, and I really love toddlers in The Sims. I think toddlers in The Sims adds a depth to the game, extra storytelling, just an extra part to the game. And definitely with parenthood out now, it definitely adds more, just because you get to discipline them and teach them manners and teach them responsibility, which I think is super cool. Unfortunately, I do not have parenthood, but Shortbee does, and she is also doing a Let's Play right now of parenthood, and she is furnishing the left side, or has furnished the left side, with a lot of the stuff that came with parenthood. So that is very exciting, and I think that will work really good for her. So I am just about finishing this place. I end up adding a little chessboard into the hallway, which you'll see in a little second. And I just add a couple of finishing touches. Towards the end of this furnishing, you will see a couple of screenshots of the place. But I'm going to see you in a second, and we are going to get started on the Create a Sim. And we're back with the Create a Sim. I hope you enjoyed those pictures of the house. I know I did. So starting off the Create a Sim, we have the father, Wade Walton. He is actually a psychologist and has always wanted to be a psychologist, and that is exactly what he did with his life. But that brought a little bit of heartache because his wife and him got married at a very young age and had babies at a very young age. and which made him be the only one working in their house. So they wanted the best for their kids, which was the twins at the time, and he worked really hard while his wife stayed at home. So it wasn't always easy as far as income wise. Yes, psychologists make a lot of not a lot of money, but make a decent amount of money, but it didn't always support them when their kids went into private school and they needed to sell their house because their mortgage was just way too much. So it was kind of hard for him at those times. But now they are living in the townhouse, and it is a great space. It's definitely big enough to hold a family. It's just downsized from their last house, and they have a new little boy growing up, toddler. So that has given them a little worries about the money, but they know that they are safe as far as where they are living goes, and they will figure it out in the future like they always have. But yeah, he wears very smart clothing because he always looks presentable as a psychologist and wants to look the best for his clients as well as his wife. His wife kind of has that same style, which here she is right now. She kind of has to dress more on the traditional side and more ladylike slide just because of her husband's job, and sometimes he brings the clients around just to give them a family and just to make them feel safe with him as he is helping them through their emotional needs and their therapy and everything like that. So sometimes his wife meets them, so she has to dress a little more put together, even though her style isn't always that. She likes to be a little adventurous, and that has how she grew up to be, but she kind of has lost her identity in a sense just because she has always been a mother, and that has been her main title for so many years, and it's kind of taken over her life. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Being a mother is a beautiful thing, and if it's the only thing you do, it's a wonderful thing. But she doesn't have a passion for anything anymore like she used to. She wanted to be an actress, and she was actually going to classes before she got pregnant with her son. They were actually going to theater classes. I mean, she was going to theater classes where she was learning to become an actress. But once she got pregnant with their baby boy, it made it hard for her to continue to go. So she kind of lost out on that as well. So she's still trying to find herself even at this age, even though she's a little older now. She's still trying to find herself and the place that she wants to go next. As far as this little handsome boy goes, I started off making him from the genetics, but I realized that his dad's genetics wasn't attached. So I do all of the outfits, and then I kind of go back into the genetics and change him. So the same outfits are staying, but the genetics change a little bit, and he kind of turns into a different boy. But I think this boy is a lot cuter than the last. I really think he is super adorable, and I don't know how he ages up to look like, but I'm really excited to see. So now we are going for the twins, which I mentioned in the build. This is, what is her name? Let me see. This is Adeline, and she has a very casual kind of style about her. She doesn't try that hard when it comes to her style. She's just very casual, and she wants to be a writer. So she's more of a behind the scenes kind of person, and that is where her writing comes in and her creativity. So she's a little bit different than her sister in the sense that she is very casual and just is kind of more free spirited. So moving on to the sister. This is where it gets a little complicated. Her sister, Jenna, is actually a little more out there than her family likes to admit. Like, she tries to stray away from her family, mainly because of her relationship with her dad being a psychologist. It has kind of made it hard for her to validate her feelings in a sense. So she has kind of pushed him away and is starting to push other family members away because of it. And it's not the greatest thing. I actually made her insane, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, it's been a kind of a hard relationship for them as she continues to grow up, and it is still working, but hopefully it goes for the better and not for the worse, which is kind of heading for the worse. I'm just giving everybody traits and their names. So, but that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's a few screenshots of the family at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please go and check out Shortbee's video, because I'm sure whatever she did on the other side of the house and whatever family she did is going to be amazing, because I love her and she makes really awesome videos. So please go check her out and give her a subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, because I try and post videos every Tuesday, and hopefully there'll be a little bit extra videos this week. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.